Hello and welcome, my donut-consuming leaves. Yeah, this episode kinda is a bit thin, so that's all I could come up with for the introduction. But see for yourself. Episode 8. The Secret of the Unopening Door. So, yeah, last time we have learned that there is this person on the ship called Dot, who definitely is that Poke-tuber? Well, it's content about Pokemon, in the Pokemon world, and probably on something called Poketube. Weirdly, Poketuber actually fits, even though it's not like we use it, but it kinda is. Well, what I'm getting at here is, Liko and Roy are wondering if she is not eating with them. To which I just say, you're not on the ship for the first time. You should have noticed by now that she never does. Right? Even more so, and that is actually kinda weird, but I honestly can even understand it a bit, she only eats gummies with the day's nutrients she needs for herself. I'm not even sure if that's a healthy diet or not, but like, if you get all the nutrients you need throughout a day, that should be enough, right? It doesn't really fill you up though, but I guess you can get used to that. I would miss food though, especially schnitzel. Also, for some weird reason, the food supplies are going down faster than they thought. Like, of course they are going down because, well, you live on the ship and you eat on the ship, so that makes sense. But if it's faster than it should be, that's a bit problematic, and as far as we know, they might be right above the ocean. Or not. And that's a bit of the problem with the scene, because if you have a shopping center right around your corner, well, okay. If you actually are in the middle of the ocean, yeah, guess there will be a few more dead Magikarp there. And as it turns out, there's a town just ahead, so the problem they set up here, not a problem at all. Guess we need another plot for this episode. Well, I guess the plot is Dot. Now that rhyme was accidental. And while I like this season so far, or new show, well, it's still the Pokemon anime, but it's kinda a new show. Oh well. This is something I kinda hate about it. We do know that they go to a city there. Yeah, but which city? They won't tell us. Maybe it's just not one you find in the games. That's fair. But I kinda would at least like to know which region we are in. Just like, it doesn't really matter, but it would be interesting to know that. Especially as they are cruising the world. So, please tell us. And then we have this scene where they decide who stays behind on the ship to watch it. I have a few problems with this. First off, neither Liko and Roy should be the one person to stay behind. Well, granted, Dot is still there, but as far as we know, she is pretty useless when it comes to that. And that old guy that looks like a Drampa, but still, they are new on the ship. They only have, like, maybe level 10 starters with them. I don't think levels really exist in the anime, but, like, they are weak. They are inexperienced, so if the ship gets attacked, what can they really do, right? Well, their magical talismans could trigger, but yeah. The other thing I don't like about this scene is that they go fully through with the rock, paper, scissors stuff. Which at first glance makes sense, sure, because that's how you decide who stays behind. Fair. But then Roy goes on and says, well, he really wanted to go into town to ask for a Rayquaza. And he has lost, so he should stay behind. To which Liko then says, well, I wanted to stay behind anyway because I wanna watch Gurmin's live stream. So, Liko, why aren't you saying that in the first place? So we should not have this rock, paper, scissors scene and get more of the episode for that. I guess they analyzed the reason. They did a bit of padding here. And it's a bummer that they do, actually, because this episode feels like padding out runtime completely in general. Yeah. What an unnecessary scene, but I guess sometime you gotta fill the runtime. And then Liko kinda shows her dark side here. It's a minor thing, don't worry, but Roy asks her, hey, could we trade? Well, we also learned that she definitely wanted to stay behind because of the aforementioned live stream. And Roy wants to tell her a secret as payment, if you will. Which she readily accepts without telling him she wanted to stay behind anyway. I guess he would have told her the secret anyway, even if she told him that he doesn't need to, because, again, she wanted to stay behind anyway. But she's kind of abusing that. And that's a bit, well, and not very protagonistic, I would say. So, I don't like that, to be honest. Then again, it's really just a minor thing, but that's not how friends should act, should they? Every city needs some Alolan mugs, I would say. I mean, actually, yes. Why isn't the Pokemon world more like that? Because you have all these Pokemon that can do so many things to help the environment and stuff, and you kinda rarely see that being used. Like, really, Alolan mug eats trash and cleans it up. That's awesome! Like, no pollution! Period! Probably some Pokemon would die out due to that. Namely the normal mug. And, well, a lot of poison types, I guess. But then again, if those Pokemon are bad for the environment, that's a good thing? Now this scene is specifically funny to me personally because my cat behaves like that whenever I mop the floor as well. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to tell you what the secret is. Well, you probably watched this episode anyway. The secret is this little cupboard that Murdoch and Friede go to at night all the time. Probably to eat some sweets. Well, the ingredients for sweets are disappearing faster than usual. So, well, let's see what Liko finds when she gets into that cabinet. I'm trying to keep this PG-13. Please don't get cream pied. Okay, this is complete bullshit. She wipes off the cream of the alchemy. Get your mind out of the gutter. Believe me, it will get back in there soon enough. With just a towel? Yeah, no. You have to take a shower to get that off. Her hair shouldn't look this good after this cream pie. Oh boy! Our first glance at Dot! And she... well... yeah. Has purple hair. With some pink highlights. It's not a close look. Well, it's kinda close, but like too close. And that's a bit of a better look. And, well, the design is, well, honestly not that special. It kind of reminds me of a Venonat when it comes to her hair. Also, she's wearing Snorlax slippers. That's kinda cute. And yeah, Liko finds out that she is also a fan of Gurumin. But the stream is starting a bit late. Yeah, whose fault might that be? I mean, what a weird coincidence that you two are talking right now and the stream being late, right? Surely there's no connection between the two. I like how judgingly that Quoxley is looking at her, because she, well, tries not to befriend someone, while she really should. But, well, should she really? I mean, you can decide if you want to befriend someone yourself, right? Oh! Oh! Oh, well, she has eyes. Yeah, that's it. Meanwhile, Roy falls for, yeah, a con artist, basically. He says he has information about a black Rayquaza. But oh, he cannot remember it. He might remember, though, if you buy this piece of cloth he is selling. Yeah, kids, don't fall for that. It's a scam. He totally falls for it. And gets no information out of it. Pokemon anime team? Could you Google the word live stream? Because, like, the Gurmin on the screen and the Gurmin in real life there, they don't do the same thing. If this is a live stream, she, well, is live. So, it, you know, should be the same. Oh, what good advice to get someone out of their room that always stays in their room. Change the environment. Like, I don't know how that would work, because if they are always inside their room, you would need to get into that room, which they won't let you, and what? Decorate it differently? That's really bad advice, honestly. Well, it's a kids show, so what do you expect? Some high psychological advice here. And Roy gets into his first fight against the wild Pokemon. Which, well, he wins. Okay, that's that plot done. So, well, they want to talk to Dot about her interests, which that actually is good advice. Try that. If you know the interests, well, you can ask for them. And she likes to see an ancient treasure with a legendary Pokemon sealed inside of it, or a mystical gem. They don't realize that they have exactly these two things with them. Yeah. Maybe try helping yourself first before helping others. Oh, no, it's even worse. Liko realizes that they have these exact things with them and doesn't mention them. Do you wanna get dead out of her room? Did I just call Dot dead? Well, if she always stays in her room, she might as well be dead soon. So, Dot only eats the emergency ration gummies that have the nutrients you need for a day in them, huh? Could you explain what this stuff on the shelf is then? Because that surely doesn't look like emergency ration stuff. But yeah, we end the episode with Dot finally eating those sweets that Murdoch made for her. Cool. I guess she has grown a bit today and will come out of her room someday. Who knows? To be quite honest, this episode, I just don't know. I kind of want to establish more things around Dot and stuff, but the padding this episode had and the way they handled everything, it was just nothing really happened. You could easily do this as a 10-minute episode, if not a 5-minute episode, if you cut out all the slack it has that it doesn't need, like that rock, paper, scissors stuff and such. It was kinda boring. I wouldn't say bad boring, but I just hope something happens soon. Something bigger. Not as big as in summoning a dragon from the sky, or from space rather, but maybe a bit more fighting and stuff. This is Pokemon after all. Show some more Pokemon fights. That's not do one Ember and win. That's literally how that fight went. We had this episode. So, yeah. Well, tell me what you thought about this episode. Looking forward to see your opinion on it. And the whole show as it is. Because I think there is something here. The question is, will we get that something or will they miss it? But this could be good. Could be. We will see. And while you're at it, check out the links down in the description below leading to my Twitter, Instagram and Discord where I post stuff, keep you updated, all the good things. As well as to my Twitch where I live stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. And, almost forgot that, get some donuts by clicking the like and subscribe button as well as that little bell to keep updated whenever I upload a new video for you. So, with that, Until next time, hope to see you again. Bye-bye.